calling. My name is David. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm interested in getting a voucher.
Uh-huh. All right. Uh, Sir, help me with your name. What is your name?
Can you hold for just 1 second? I'm sorry, my cat's bothering me. Just a second. Get down, get down. Okay, you there? You
Yes,
there?
sir.
Okay, my name is John Dewitt, Dewitt.
What is your last name?
Oh, my last name is Dewitt, Dewitt. My first name is
All right.
John. My first name is John. Yes,
You said your first name is John, right?
yes, that is correct.
All right. John, while I get the required information for you, can you tell me how are you doing today? How was your day so far?
It's been a great day. How's your day been?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you so much for asking. So let me inform you, John, as I see in my system, your number has been qualified to receive $100 retail reward certificate for your shopping. So congratulations for that, alright?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So John, let me inform you, you will receive this $100 gift certificate at your mailing address within the next 3 to 4 business working days, okay?
Okay.
Once you will receive it, you can immediately go to any of your retailer store, supermarket, grocery stores, You can buy whatever you want, save your $100 on your shopping, alright?
So what stores can I use it at? What stores can I go and use the card at?
You can go to you can go to any of your favorite stores, any retailer store, supermarket, grocery stores, Buy whatever you love, save your $100, okay?
Any store would take it. I wouldn't think any store would because they because
Any store, sir, any store. That's what I'm telling you. Any of your favorite store.
okay. Does it have
Buy
like a
whatever you love.
does it have
Save
like
your
a
hard-earned money, all
does
right?
it have like a Visa or a Mastercard logo on the card?
Mm-hmm. It's like a gift card, sir. It's not like a debit card or a credit card. It's like a gift card. Buy
Okay.
whatever you love to save your hard-earned money, okay?
Okay, but does it? How would the store know that it's a legitimate card? If you're saying any store can, I know there's one store that won't accept any card except the one that they use. They don't accept any gift cards or anything, and that's the store I'd like to use.
What, which store are you talking about? Which store
But
does that?
it's a local store. It's a an IGA grocery store. They do not take any cards at all.
I'm sorry?
It's an IGA. It's the IGA grocery store just down the street from me. They do not take any. They'll take a bank debit card, but they won't take any other kind of card.
Are you kidding me?
No, why would I kid you about that? That's the store I shop at. It's the IGA store just down the street, and they only accept.
I like an Indiana. You meant to say like I like an Indiana.
Yeah,
A
G.
like an
That's called
Indiana.
independent.
A like
It's
an
Independent
apple.
Grocers Association. It's IGA. It's an IGA grocery store,
Oh,
and so they're owned by
so
independent.
you mean to
They're owned by they're not a chain. They are owned by independent managers. So the IGA store here might not do the same thing as an IGA store, say in Michigan or Nagaland, or anything like that.
Well, I'm telling you, sir, you can go to any retailer store, supermarket, grocery stores, buy whatever you want to save your $100, okay?
But if I can't use it, the IGA, what good is it?
Well, I told you, sir, you can go to any of your favorite stores. Don't worry, okay? Any store.
But it would worry
And
me.
just to make sure that I'm not sending the gift to a minor. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 72.
72.
Yeah.
But you sound more young on the phone,
Well,
sir.
I have a young sounding voice. That's what everyone. I even look younger than I am too. I do a lot of exercising and I color my hair and I use Genucel on my skin. But I'm not a kid. I'm 72 years old.
All right. To be honest with you, John, I thought I was speaking to a young guy who might be in the 40 or 50, you know.
Well, no, I'm not a young guy. I'm old. I'm an old man. I got a daughter and two grandchildren and one great grandchild. Believe it or not, I started young.
Oh, so you do have a good family.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a wonderful family.
Well, appreciated that. And John, let me inform you again that this is $100 gift certificate. It is good for entire 1 year. You can buy whatever you want, clothes, shoes, perfume, household material, groceries, merchandise, whatever you wish, whatever you love to, save your $100 on your shopping, alright?
Okay.
And and John, as I told you, it is a free activated gift. You don't have to call anyone to activate a gift, or you don't have to go anywhere for the activation. You can start your shopping from the day one you receive that, alright?
Okay.
And let me inform you again, the best part of the gift is that there are no strings attached, no monthly charges, no gimmick. The $100, it is free for you, okay?
Okay.
But all you need to take care from your side, it is just a small shipping and handling fee. That is only a $4.95.
Oh, that's easy.
And
Just
I believe you can manage that.
yeah. Just deduct that from my $100, and I'll just use that. I'll just do that. All you have to do
Yeah,
is
I do understand that, sir. But I do understand that, sir. But for a payment of $4.95, you have to use your card.
why is
So
that?
tell me, the
I mean, you
card
can
that
easily you can easily
you are the
deduct it.
authorized signer on the card.
You can easily deduct it.
Sorry?
In fact, I'll tell you what. Why don't you deduct $5? You can keep the extra 5 cents. Just do that and send me the card for worth $95 instead of 100. And I'll just use that.
That's what I'm trying to explain you, sir. If you will hold on and listen to me, you can understand that, alright?
Okay, go ahead.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that, Ron, the $100, it is not activated yet, okay? I need to activate this gift for you now, and after that, there will be a shipping fee. So with the activation and the shipping fee, the amount is $4.95. That's the reason for the activation. You have to use your card, alright?
Unfortunately, I canceled my credit card. I tore those up, and I don't even use a debit card anymore. That's all the young people use that.
Fine, that is fine. That is fine. Use any plastic card. What I'm trying to tell you is that you can do anything. Use any plastic card, sir.
I don't have a plastic card though.
You don't have a plastic card?
No, like I said, I canceled all my cards. I got heavily into debt. In fact, I had to file for bankruptcy a couple of years ago. So I just canceled all my credit cards, and I even canceled my debit card because there was some fraudulent activity. So now I just write checks and use cash. That's all I use.
But I can see that in my system, according to your number, you have a Visa card, right?
I what? I'm sorry, you're breaking up. I'm having trouble hearing you.
You have a Visa card, right? Or Visa.
No, I don't have a Visa card. You must be looking at the wrong person. I do not have any credit or debit cards right now. So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and since I don't, all you need to do is just deduct the $5. Let's make it $7. Take $7 off. That way, that'll give you maybe a tip of $3, and just send me the card. You can activate it from there. I know how this stuff works. I used to work at a credit card place, so it's very easy to do.
Yeah. So you used to work in a credit card place, right?
Oh yeah, I worked in a call center. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't know. Without activating the card, how can you deduct the money?
Well, you can activate it. You have the authority to do that because you're.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, sir. For activation, you have to pay $2, sir. $2. I'm sorry.
$2. I thought it was $4. I thought it was $4. Didn't you say it was $4.95?
It is $4.95.
Oh, I thought you said.
$4.95. Hold on, sir. Hold on. That's what I'm telling you. If you will hold on and listen to me, you can understand, all right?
I understand. Well, I understand.
$2.95 for the shipping, $2.95 for the shipping, and the $2 for the activation.
Okay.
So with the activation and with shipping, altogether $4 95 cents. So now, do you understand English? What did I told you?
I understand. I'm not sure how well you do, but I know that it'd be very easy. All you have to do is just deduct it
Yeah.
from that.
So
If
tell me, that why are you asking so much questions, sir? Just tell
well,
me. How much will I
consumers,
pay you
a
for
wise
95 cents?
consumer will ask a lot of questions. After all, he doesn't want to be a victim of a scammer from India or Nagaland, right? You're from Nagaland, right? Are you from Nagaland?
I'm sorry.
Are you from Nagaland?
No. Where are you from? New Zealand, right?
New Zealand? No, no, no. I'm. Why would I call? I've never been to New Zealand in my life, but I think you're from. Based on your accent, you're either from.
So why would I be? Why would I be in Nagaland?
Well, you've got an accent. You're not an American. You don't have an American accent. You have an Indian accent. So I assume you're from India, or
Oh.
or maybe you're from Nigeria. I'm not sure which, but I think you sound Indian. So what part of India are
Even
you
I'm
from?
not sure. Where are you from? You do have some different accent. You don't sound like American.
No, no, that's.
You
Oh,
do have
I'm an
some
American.
accent.
You're the
Where are
one.
you from? Where are you from?
I'm from America. I was
Where are you from?
born and
You're from
raised in
New
the
Zealand?
United. I was born and raised in the United States, but I know you
Are
aren't
you
from.
kidding me?
You're.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding
Are
you.
you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? You're trying to get money from me, and I don't fall for scams. How much have you made today off of your victims? How much have you made from your victims today?
No. Just tell me, where are you from?
I'm from the United States of America. I'm not going to tell you where I'm from. I'm not about to tell you that. Just like you're not about to tell me where in India you're from. But I know you're not real. I know this isn't real. I mean,
But it's hard,
because first of all, a grocery. What?
it's hard to believe that you are an American.
There are a lot of Americans.
I knew. I knew from the start of the call.
Everyone
You were
says that.
sitting around with me.
Have you ever watched YouTube? The Scambaiters on YouTube. Whenever they're caught, the scammers are caught. They always say, "Oh, I knew from the start that you were phony," but yet they waste 30 minutes of their time. See, the 30 minutes of the time that they use, you could be scamming somebody else. Instead, you're wasting your time with me. But I think, how do you feel? Doesn't it bother you that you're stealing money from unsuspecting
Yeah, but
people?
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. First of all, to be honest with you, we are on a business recorded line, all right? Don't worry, sir. We are not here to do anything wrong with you, all right? First of all, let me inform you that your call has been connected to a reward department, okay? We have thousands of customers every day, sir. Hold on, sir. At least let me complete my part. I swear on God, sir, all right? We are not doing anything wrong out here, all right?
But-
This is not what you're thinking. This is not what you're thinking, sir. Hold on, let me complete. Your call has been connected to a reward department, all right? The promotional team. I believe you know that. We are the same reward center of the American, all right? Just because I'm an Indian, you are just getting me wrong,
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you, if you don't want a gift, if you don't want $100, that is fine, all right?
Well, I'd love to have one, but I know there is no such thing as a card that any grocery store, any store in the country will use. I know that for a fact. I think you ought to try and get a real job instead of something like this, because you're really, there are people who lose a lot of money because of people like you, and they lose their life savings and they're lost. They lose their homes.
No, not because of me, sir. It might be because of someone else. It might be because of the people who are doing something wrong, all right? It's not because of me, all right? Because I'm not doing anything wrong out here. We are not doing anything wrong out here. We are a legitimate company, sir.
See, all I have to do.
Happy with us.
See, all I have to do is give you my credit card number, and you can use that all over the world.
Hold on. I do understand that. Even anyone can do that, right? It's just because you have to trust someone so that they can do anything, not anything wrong with you, but you have to trust someone to get something, all right? I'm not telling you to trust me, or I'm not here to prove you anything, all right? What I'm trying to tell you is that, sir, we are right, okay? We are not here to do anything wrong out with the customers. If they are happy, we are happy, okay?
Well, I don't.
We are a large company, sir. We serve thousands of customers.
Well,
I know you will not believe that, but still, sir, this is what we are doing. It is legit, all right?
okay.
We give the confirmation number to the customer. That will be a reference ID for them, all right? So
All right. Well, I some
And all the customers are happy. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not telling you to, give me your card number and all. I'm just trying to prove myself that I'm clear out here. I'm doing the right thing. Okay?
I think they call that rationalizing. You know what rationalizing is?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's like you're trying to justify what you're doing, but it's not real. I know it's not real, and you know it's not real. You don't need to try and convince me because
No.
if you're
No. First of all, sir, think about it. Think about it.
I've thought about it a lot.
Something wrong. Why would I wasted my time talking to you, right?
Because you're hoping to get my credit card number.
Someone else who can answer.
You're hoping to get my credit card number, and you can use it wherever you want, or you can sell it.
No. Hold on, sir. Now, to be honest with you, even I know that you will not do this, okay? Even I know that. At the start of the call, I knew that you were just trying to play around with me.
No, you didn't.
But
You
I'm
didn't
just
know
trying to
that.
explain you all
You
the
didn't know that. You wouldn't have wasted your
Yeah,
time.
I
You would
did
have hung
that.
up on me. You would have hung up on me. I
Yeah,
wouldn't waste my
hold
time
on,
with a
hold on.
Scambaiter if I was a
Hold
scammer.
on. John, hold on, sir. You called us before. You gave your name John Jones, right? And after that, you gave your name as John David. That's what I'm telling you. We have all the information. Don't worry, right?
I'm sorry. This is just too funny.
So finally, John,
You must really think I'm
nice talking
stupid.
to you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think you ought
Nice talking to you.
to. You must really think I'm stupid. Well, you have a good day, and I certainly hope that you don't victimize too many people because there could be some people really hurt by what you do. You can justify it till you're blue in the face, but if you were, I mean, there's no such thing as a card that every store will honor. That's ridiculous. I mean, I used to do retail. I've worked retail, and I even found a fraudulent credit card.
Do one thing, sir. Do
Mm-hmm.
one thing. Just Google it, alright? What did I told you? Just Google it once we are done. You will come to know, alright? That the customers are happy or not. You will get some bad reviews, but as well you will get some good reviews. So go after some good reviews so that it can help you to change your mind if you want.
So where's your website?
Bye-bye. So I'm just telling you to go on to the website and just have a look for the conversation that we are trying to look.
Where is your website?
Google, right? No, hold on. You know everything is in on Google, right? Search for $100 retail rebate certificate. You will come to know about the $100 that I'm talking about, all right? Retail rebate certificate, okay?
So
Bye, John. It was very nice talking to you. Have a good day.
happy scamming. Bye. Oh my gosh. This is my first recorded Scambaiter call. I've tried several, haven't gotten through to anybody. This is my first one. This guy was quite a smooth talker. I don't know how well it sounded from your end. I'm going to play this back. I hope you can understand what he's saying. I could hardly understand it. Anyway, I hope to make more of these, and I hope you enjoy them. Have a good one.